Hello, today we're going to look at the, I'm not sure exactly how you say it, Gesipa maybe, Rivnut gun. It's the only battery operated Rivnut gun that we found that's actually survived pretty well. So we want to just go through a little bit of how to use these. We've got the box marked, so this side up, because both sides of the box look darn near identical. Got some nice do not open this side labels. We go ahead and open up the box, show what's in it. We got a manual for the charger. We got the Gesipa Rivnut gun right here. We got two different batteries for it. It comes as a kit with a 1.3 amp hour battery. We always order an extra 2.6 amp hour battery, give everybody a little extra run time. So these are not the easiest to get a hold of because they're coming out of Europe and they're kind of expensive, 250 bucks for this battery. So they're ones to keep track of. On the other hand, I can't believe anybody else is going to want them. So, and then we got our 4 volt Gesipa battery charger right here. A little goodie bag of wrenches and tools here, and the Gesipa Rivnut gun. So, with that, need a battery. So, the Rivnut gun here, it's got a couple settings. There's a lock nut right here and a cone. You set that for basically how tall your Rivnut is. So if you've got a longer Rivnut, you adjust this down onto here and then use those two wrenches to lock these together. If you got a shallower Rivnut, you thread that cone out a little bit. Basically what you don't want is you just don't want a bunch of stud sticking out past the end of your Rivnut there. Back here, these two parts, here again you use those wrenches. This is a lock collar. This is a threaded boss, adjusts the whole tip movement. That adjusts how much draw you get with the stud here. So if you've got a Rivnut that you really need to crush, you might have to adjust these out to get more draw, or back in to get less draw. With about, so for like a 1/4 inch thread, I adjust these to 4 turns out. So I bottom the lock nut out over here. I bottom this out on the lock nut. I adjust it 4 turns out and then I lock it. That seems to be reasonable. So we're going to go ahead and give this a try. Snap our battery in. We'll get ready to load our load our lock nut. Now the trigger pull, if we hit our trigger once, it'll do a load action. So we hit our trigger and hold it. You notice it went one direction and it would draw the Rivnut on. If I hit the trigger again and hold it, it would actually do the drawing action and the retraction. So it'll pull itself back out of the Rivnut.